What will the new iPhones be called? Most pundits agree that Apple will release 4 iPhone models this autumn, Pro models in 6.1 inches and 6.7 inches screen sizes, and non-Pros in 5.4 inches and 6.1 inches. But what will they be called? For most of the year, the most popular theory has been this: iPhone 12 5.4 inches, iPhone 12 Max 6.1 inches, iPhone 12 Pro 6.1 inches, iPhone 12 Pro Max 6.7 inches. However, a last-minute challenger appeared in mid-September. A well-known and generally reliable leaker reckons Apple is going to bring across the mini branding from the iPad range. This would have a knock-on effect on the iPhone 12 Max too. So it would look like this: iPhone 12 mini 5.4 inches, iPhone 12 6.1 inches, iPhone 12 Pro 6.1 inches, iPhone 12 Pro Max 6.7 inches. Despite the leaker's track record, this seemed like a long shot at first, but we've now seen additional evidence: stickers from silicone cases for the new devices. These clearly show that the smaller option will be branded as mini, complete with lowercase m, just as on the iPad, iPod and Mac equivalents. Features: a new iPhone needs a flagship feature, something an announcement event can be built around. In 2019 it was all about the camera's triple lenses and night mode. In 2020 we think it will be 5G, if Apple can pull it off in time. 5G, but which version? Android phone manufacturers have been widely offering 5G for some time, since before the iPhone 11 launched, in fact, but Apple is behind the curve in this department. Why the delay? The problem is getting someone to supply the modems. Apple used to partner with Qualcomm, but the two firms had a major falling out over patents. Later a relationship was set up with Intel, but that company has since quit the 5G arena, and sold most of its smartphone modem business to Apple. 3D camera. Before the late 2019 event, Bloomberg was predicting the imminent launch of an iPhone with a more powerful 3D camera, as part of Apple's continuing push into AR. This now seems likelier than ever. Current iPhones already feature 3D cameras, used for Face ID facial recognition, which makes it harder to market this as a breakthrough or flagship feature. But Bloomberg reckons that the 2020 version will be transformatively more powerful. It will have a range of around 15 feet. The site predicts, compared to just 25-50 centimeters on the iPhone X series and 11. It will be used to scan the environment, whereas current 3D scanning is deployed on the user's face. Fast Company's source predicts that the next iPhones will feature top time of flight 3D cameras on the rear, which is to say, the world-facing end, and this would be a significant step forward. This will enable improved augmented reality, a tech category that is rapidly turning into an Apple obsession, as well as photo, video effects that aren't currently possible, such as multi-layer bokeh. The same supplier will be used for this sensor array as for the front-facing 3D setup, according to Fast Company, and the site cautions that Apple may yet veto the inclusion for 2020. While we're chatting cameras, patently Apple has spotted patent activity that points to future iPhones having the ability to create fake group selfies even if the participants couldn't be in the same place at the same time. Very useful at a time of lockdown, but it seems more likely that this feature will be implemented in software, i.e. an iOS update, rather than in new iPhone hardware. The iPhone 12 will run iOS 14 out of the box, incidentally, and will be able to install further iOS updates for free, for around 5 years, up to roughly iOS 19, in other words. We can't guarantee the release schedule that far ahead, but iOS 14 is already available for other compatible phone handsets. Ultra Short Range 802.11a Wi-Fi. Citing sources familiar with the next iPhone 12, Makoto Kara says there is a possibility that the device will support IEEE 802.11a, a new and extremely short-range wireless standard. The site says this would enable the next iPhone to offer significantly improved data transfer performance between devices. In other words, AirDrop could get a major bump in the next generation. This proposed update has been on the table for some time, having seen its earliest draft version in January 2017. The 802.11a standard offers 4 times the bandwidth of 802.11 ad and is based on the 60 GHz band. Specs. Thanks to hugely informative videos in May 2020 by Everything Apple Pro and Front Page Tech, we now have a great idea of the iPhone 12 specs sheet. A14 processor, 5.4 inches, 6.1 inches OLED Super Retina display, 6.1 inches, 6.7 inches OLED with 120 Hz promotion on Pro models. 4 GB RAM, 6 GB RAM on Pro. 64 128 256 GB storage, on standard iPhones, 128 256 512 GB Pro models. 5G. Dual lens rear camera, triple lens with LiDAR on Pro.